All right, you beautiful angels of the Lord Jesus Cristo.
Roll this fucking
Good morning. Welcome to Asa Kohi. I'm your host, George Trombley. This is episode 1 of Asa Kohi. What do you think of that name? I know it's pretty genius. Who would have ever thought you could just throw like the word Asa in front of Kohi? Or could we call it Welcome to Asa Achim? Doesn't have the same ring. Well. I did not do a cold shower this morning. Changed up my routine a little bit. The moment I got into this room and was thinking I should take my shower, because this is what I do. I come into this room, I take my clothes off. I have no clothes on when I have like basically my underwear on when I come to this room in the morning because my room's upstairs. I come down, I set all my clothing on my chair, and then I take my shower. Then I come back and I dress up and I start. But right before that, I saw something about studies show that if you do exercise in the morning, you can overcome the effects of less sleep or something like that. And I was like, you know what? We just get this out of the way. Popped all my clothing on, did my run, did a walk. It's like 11 minutes. It's like I run for like 6 minutes, then I walk. Well, maybe it's 14 minutes total. And then I came back and I didn't do a cold shower as kind of like a treat. As a treat, I took a warmer shower. Good morning, Shimewaza. Yes. Anyway, on this episode of Asa Coffee, we're going to be looking at the book 27 Dokushin Otoko, which I think that's the name of the book. It is an independent novel, as far as I can tell from the website shosetsu.com, with 36 parts, but we are going through sometimes 2 chapters in a day, depending on how the progress goes. And I'm reading them as I see fit because I don't know every Japanese word or how to read everything. And it turns out I might have been getting the names wrong of the main characters, according to information from our remote correspondent, Shimewaza, who's sitting at the correspondent desk researching. He says, and I quote, if you look up the kanji for the main character, which I had been reading as Yuta, you see that it's Yutai 54% of the time and Yuta only 24% of the time. Well, listen, Yuta's a rare name, and his parents didn't want him to be like everyone else. He's definitely Yuta. Until the author of that book tells me different, I'm going to call him Yuta. Easier for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Misa, which I had been reading it as, is Mio 90% of the time. Misa isn't listed as a common reading. Okay. It's Mio. I've been reading her name wrong. But what is that going to do to the people that are just now reading the book with me? What if they join in on this one and they only caught the first one, or they meet me on the next one and I'm saying Mio, but I've been saying Misa? They're like, who's this new girl? I guess I'll have to explain it every time. Well, it happens. So we'll be changing that. We're going to keep Yuta because it's a possibility. And we're going to change Misa because it's not even listed apparently. I don't know where I saw that. I think it was that 1010 reader. By the way, we're glitching today on the back shelf. The back shelf of the Asa Coffee set might be blinking in and out of existence as we do this story this morning. Oh my God. Yesterday, before I went to bed, I read the first chapter of my first Japanese novel, which is strangely written only in English, but it is my first quote-unquote Japanese novel that I will be writing specifically to try and use these words that we're learning here in these novels. Okay, I'm going to get some music on. Turns out my copyright issues that I was having the last few days were because I had let my license lapse over at Epidemic Sound. I'm going to get some chill piano on because yesterday when I was reading that particular chapter from the working title Japanese novel book, it's Oh Boy, or Is It a Girl? I don't know, it kind of felt nice to have this play. Eventually it's gonna play, I promise. There we go. Oh, this song especially. All right, guys, let's get into it. Don't want to waste any more time. We're already 5 minutes in. 5 minutes is the limit on Asa Kohi before we get to the main task at hand. Going to pop my browser into the right spot, which is now, by the way, no longer on the left of my screen, which might be confusing. It is now on the mid part of my screen, because it's easier to read that way. That is not even the right screen. There we go. All right, I think I'm doing it right. Yep. You only see the middle part of my screen. All right, so let's go to our folder here. And I believe this is where we're starting off. Chapter 5. And the title of this chapter is Yoru Osoku ni Kitaku shita Dokushin Otoko. The single man that returned home late at night. Excuse me. もう11時か。Is it already 11? さっき家にちょうど帰ってきたところであるが、なんだが気がつけば閉店近くまで回転寿司屋に俺たちはいたみたい。I just got home, and when I realized it, it seems that we had been in the conveyor belt sushi shop until close to closing. Let me just double check that that's Heiteng. Yes, Heiteng. What else was that one? Anything else I wanted to check? Nope, I think that was pretty much it. テレビをつけると something ナイトスクープがちょうどもう始まりそうな時間 right around, I think that's is that 新宅 I don't know that kanji 新宅 I don't know why I think it's taku, but again, the neurons that make up my brain somehow are sending me a signal for whatever thing I've learned in my past. For some reason, they think that's taku. And my second guess is te, but let's find out. Tante, not even, it was the first, why was I saying shin? Oh man, I thought that was, hang on. Oh, it's not shin for deep. Does it look like that at all? Come on. Collection of neurons called George Trombley. Guy. Tante. All right, I see the problem again. Okay, suiheng versus tehen. Suiheng is the water radical. Tehen is the hand radical. All right. Of course, a tante, which I think is investigator. Yes. Tante. Oh, grope. Grope is what grope? Why is that the first word you throw up in there? Saguru. Oh, interestingly enough, hang on. It's also sagasu. Yep, should have known that one. All right. Tante Night Scoop. Detective Night Scoop had just begun when I turned on the television. それにしても、今日も機嫌が良さそうにずっと彼女は楽しそうに喋り続けていた。It's a good way to translate それにしても。That being the case, despite that, at any rate, be that as it may, at any rate, even so, all things considered, それにしても、今日も機嫌が良さそうにずっと彼女は楽しそうに喋り続けていた。Nonetheless, today her composure, her kigen, state of being, it's not attitude, seemed good, and she kept on talking. 気がする. At least that's what it felt like. 機嫌がいい in a good mood. 機嫌がいい. Ooh, that's pretty smart. Yeah, they're able to deconstruct adjectives back down to yoi. I like that. 機嫌が良さそうに. Cheerfully. Actually, that's a... When we have the ni after this so 良さそう means seemingly good. 機嫌が良さそう, right? Seemingly in a good mood, but we add this ni here, now it becomes an adverb. Cheerfully. Today as well, she cheerfully was enjoyably, right? Merrily continuing to talk. 喋り続けた気がする. At least I think. That's how I feel. To have that feeling, to feel as, to have a hunch, to get that sense. It's interesting to me that this story is all about this. I mean, it really is all about observations of this girl. It has been nothing but observations of this girl, right? And every observation of her, except for the incident in high school where she false confessed to him and recorded videos and put them online because of her group, they're all positive. And just now I kind of thought, like, I want to make a prediction. I feel like there was some sort of kanchigai, misunderstanding with him during the high school incident, and maybe it was peer pressure that put her up to it, and she actually does like him. I think she likes him now. I don't know. This story could go either way. It could be a very horribly dark story in the end where she completely destroys him again. But he's claimed he's not going to be set up again. He's not going to fall for that again. だからといって別にそれがなんだという話であるが。だからといって、This is one that I want to burn to my memory, like a best way to translate it, because it means like saying because doesn't, there's a better way to translate that. だからといって、even saying that is what I'm going to go with. While that may be true, だからといって、while that may be true, while that may be true, 別にそれがなんだっていう話であるが。He is speaking very normal here. 別にそれがなんだっていう話であるが。You might say like, yeah, so what about it? That's what I'm going to translate that as. Let's take a look at what Google might say here. That's not to say what it is, though. That's not to say what it is, though, bro.
だからといって別にそれが何だという話ではあるが。
Yeah, it just means it doesn't mean anything. I mean, yeah, so what? It really doesn't mean anything. 機嫌を悪くされるよりはマシ. It's better than having my mood made bad. It's better than being in a bad mood. Well, される means to be made.
機嫌を悪くされるよりはマシ。
マシ is used in comparators to mean better. Yeah, to be done back to you, right? 悪くされる. Made worse. そういう意味で言ってる. That's what I mean when I say it. 一緒にいたのが俺でなく誰であったとしても彼女はいつもあんな感じなはず. Even if it wasn't me that was with her, no matter who it would have been, she's always like that. It seems like she should be, at least. A lot of second guessing. でも今日も感じたが But today I also felt it as well. ああいう Okay. It's not 一見冷たそうで近寄りがたい雰囲気の Is that 様子様子の整った Maybe 整った女性が実際は喋ってみるとすごく愛想がいいというか、ゲラだったりとかいう可愛げを見せる ギャップがやはり彼女が、モテにモテる大きな理由の一つなんだと思う。Okay, this is one sentence, guys. All right, oh, well, this from here to here is one sentence. Okay, so this could be iken on one, like when you look at her, 冷たそうで近寄りがたい. It's difficult to get near her funky atmosphere, look of atmosphere that you can't get near to her. She's put up this barrier. We're going to look at each one of these. This is my current guess, okay? While it does initially, could be hitome with one look, 冷たそうに近寄りがたい. It's difficult to get near her. 雰囲気の様子. I'm guessing that's yosu. I'm going to look up just that word. Yoshi. Oh, physical appearance. Yoshi, huh? I feel like I looked this up the other day, but I don't remember it being Yoshi. That's the face that she has, but this can't be totonota because that would mean to prepare. So there's probably another reading of this that I'm not aware of. It is totonota. Well ordered and ordered, well featured, well regulated. Okay. Totonota. Put together well. She's a put together. Her appearance is put together well. Yoshi no totonota jose. Oh, that's nice. Yoshi no totonota jose. When this well put together appearance, when this woman whose appearance well puts together with a atmosphere, the vibe that it's difficult to get next to her for her being cold at one glance. That's my guess. There was a woman with a good appearance who seemed cold and unapproachable. Unapproachable. First glance is good. Let me just see how they read that.
ああいう一見冷たそうで近寄りがたい雰囲気の容姿の整った女性が、
Okay. 一見冷たそうで近寄りがたい雰囲気の容姿の整った女性が Okay. 実際は喋ってみると when you actually speak to her, but actually 近寄りがたい, I want to just point that out. Unapproachable. Very good. I love that translation for 近寄りがたい. 近寄る means to approach, to get near, but unapproachable looks like a great translation for that. 実際は喋ってみるとすごく愛想がいいっていうか Okay, there's gonna be some difficult words coming up here with this geta thing coming up. 実際喋ってみるとすごく when you actually talk to her, she's really 愛想がいい like there's something like 愛想笑い where you laugh to be congenial, like you laugh just to be nice. So I don't think this is a bad word. I think it's a good word. 愛想がいい because it's like love and thought. Her thoughtfulness. Let me see. Affable, sociable. Okay, I think we had this translation before. I remember saying amiable and affable multiple times. Okay. 愛想がいい means she's amiable, sociable, agreeable. 愛想がいいっていうか it's like she's amiable or ゲラだったり。ゲラ? I have no idea where that comes from. ゲラだったり。とかいう可愛げを見せるギャップがやはり the gap to where she shows cuteness and being geta. What is geta? Okay, this has got to be slang because I've never heard it before. Person who laughs a lot. Kansai dialect. Would y'all look at that? Geta. Geta だったり laughing a lot and kawaii geo. I'm hoping that's kawaii ge. Kawaii ge. Charm. Lovable nature. を見せるギャップがやはり the gap where she laughs a lot and shows her cute nature, her charm. 彼女がモテにモテる大きな理由の一つなのだと思う. I think that's one of the big reasons that she's so popular. I think that's one of the big reasons why she's so popular. Dude, did I not just nail that translation? Come on, that was brilliant.
彼女がモテにモテる大きな理由の一つなのだと思う。
Every now and then, guys. 一緒に行って場が明るくなる人っていうのもきっとあいつみたいなやつのことを言うのだろうね。 when you're with this person, it brightens up the place. Surely they say things, they're talking about people like her when they say that. When they say people who brighten up the atmosphere, when I'm with them, I'm sure they're talking about people like her. Google doesn't know who is what, but let me just make sure that was ba ga akaruku naru.
情が明るく
There's
な
no
る。
way. It's ba. Hang on. Is it Joe? I know it can be read that, but
一緒にいて場が明るくなる人っていうのも、きっとあいつみたいなやつのことを言うのだろう。
Shimewaza says the geta from the previous sentence comes from geta geta warau. And he agrees with me that it is not Joe, it is ba. All right. Ba wa akaruku suru. She makes the place bright. Akarui doesn't just mean bright, it means like enjoyable. You know, seikaku ga akarui, you know, like metaphorically brightening up the place, not actually brightening up the place. But you could say like actually brighten up the place with akaruku suru too. What is this? Ka no nai ore? Me with no flower. I think. Hana? Is that a way to say hana too? Hanonai. That's hanonai ore ni wa gyakudachi shite mo dekinai geito. Me with no cool. Wa gyakudachi shite mo, even if I'm in the reverse position, dekinai geito. It's a talent that I don't have. I'm guessing. Pure guesses, guys. Even doing a handstand. Oh, sakadachi. God dang it. Sakadachi, not gyakudachi. Sakadachi. Sakadachi is handstand. Ore ni wa sakadachi shite mo dekinai. Even if I do a handstand. No, hang on. Even if okay, hang on. Charm. No charm. So what is this? It is flower. So is it kanonai or hananonai?
花のない。
Hananonai ore ni wa sakadachi shite mo. For the charmless me, even if I do a handstand, was this geito? Trick.
ゲート。
Geito. Okay. Geito. Hang on. I want to check something.
ゲート。
That sounds like a tamadaka, right? Geito comes down. Starts high, goes down, right? A tamadaka in the, let's call it starts high. We're going to call, I don't like calling it a tamadaka. We're going to call it starts high for a while. So it starts high, it seems. Let's see what it looks like in the dictionary that has pitch accent. So it is. It's a tamadaka. Geito. All right. It's a trick that, it's a trick that flowerless me couldn't do even if I stood on my head, making the place bright. Genni? Is that what we're saying here? Genni kyou mo hana no aru kanojo wa surechigau hito kara no shisen o atsumete ita shi. Genni, I'm guessing just in reality. Kyou mo, today as well. The girl with charm, her. People passing, when you say surechigau hito means everyone passing by. It just makes it multiples of that. Shisen o atsumete ita. She grabbed looks from everybody that walked by. In fact, even today, she was attracting the attention from everyone who passed her. I'm hoping that's Genni.
現に今日も花のある彼女はすれ違う人からの視線を集めていたし。
そして、そう。And, yeah. それはもちろん、高校の頃も。Of course, that was the case also when she was in high school. そんなことを考えながら、ポストに入っていた郵便物の中身をさっきから静かに眺めている俺。I think that's 眺めている staring at. 眺めている yes, staring at. While thinking of that such thing, I'm looking at the mail that was put in my mailbox. The internals, the inside of the mail that was put in my mailbox. I had been staring at it for quite a while back. While thinking about this, I quietly looked at the contents of the mail that had arrived in my mailbox.
そんなことを考えながら、ポストに入っていた郵便物の中身をさっきから静かに眺めている俺。
Yeah, I believe that sakikara, as of yesterday, is always getting translated as from a while back. Yeah, from a while ago. Which to me is weird because saki means just now to me. But I think it plays double meanings here when we translate it back to English. Ma, soka. Yeah, that's right. Mo, soyu nende ka. I'm at that age now. Dousoukai no shirase. Dousoukai no oshirase. So oshirase is a notification. Dousoukai is a reunion. Dousoukai? Reunion. Alumni Association. Oh, okay. The story's going to get interesting here if they go... No. I'm sorry. He's too casual about this. No. It's a plan. It's a massive plan, guys. She moved in next to him. They're literally going to recreate what they did in high school to him. I promise you that's what's going to happen. No! 来月 as well. 来月にある高校の同窓会の案内。本当にこういうのって来るんだと思う反面。Oh man. さあ、来月にある高校の同窓会の案内。案内 is like a guide or it means to guide someone. Information. So it's information. Yeah, 案内所 is like an information booth. So next month's high school reunion notice information. 本当にこういうのって来るんだ。These type of things really come, huh? と思う。反面。I don't know 反面 it's like opposite screen. と思う反面。So I think 反面。Opposite side. Information about the high school reunion next month. Things like this really happen. On the other hand, I think so. On the other hand, okay, I'm not sure what we're doing yet.
来月にある高校の同窓会の案内。本当にこういうのって来るんだと思う反面。
そうか。そうだったな。See, he's been very not positive about. See, this is the thing. It's really written well because I don't know where it's going to go. This is making me think, oh God, they're setting up the scene like in Carrie. I don't know if you watched that movie, Carrie. I mean, I don't remember. I didn't see the new one, but spoiler alert. Until I do this again, we're talking about Carrie. Carrie, in the end, kills like a lot of kids and sets the place on fire, and there's just blood all over her at her dance, at some school dance. That's my memory of that. We might be heading into a situation like that. So, 改めて俺は思い出す. And now, freshly, I think again. 高校の頃も彼女もあんな感じで俺に偽りの笑顔を向けていたことを。Aha! And now I remember again, newly, remember again, 高校の頃の彼女も in the time during high school, 彼女もあんな感じで俺に偽りの笑顔を向けていた. She also, in that same way, pointed her smiley, false smile face to me. Guy's not smart. Yes, I'm reminded again. Even in high school, she used to give me a fake smile like that. Fake smile is a much better way to say that instead of falsified smile.
そう、改めて俺は思い出す。高校の頃も彼女はあんな感じで俺に偽りの笑顔を向けていたことを。
All right. At least he's smart. 彼女は嘘がうまい. She's good at lying. So, yeah. 嘘が lying. 少なくともまた気が抜けばバカみたいにいつの間にか気を許してしまいそうになってしまうくらいに. She's so good at it that at a minimum, once I let my guard down, I like an idiot, eventually I will forgive her. I'll end up forgiving her. That's how good she is. At least to the point where if I let my guard down, I'd end up giving in. Yeah, yurusu, allowing, like an idiot. He likes her so much.
少なくともまた、気を抜けばバカみたいにいつの間にか気を許してしまいそうになってしまうぐらいに。
Itsu no manika is like without realizing it, before I realize it. So Google is definitely cutting some things, but that's what you have to do. When you translate a sentence, sometimes you have to cut parts to make the English sound natural, or sometimes you have to add parts to make the English sound natural. And I do kind of think that's what it's doing there. Ki o yurusu is to allow, right?
気を許して。
Yurusu literally mean, yurushite, please forgive me. Allow it. そして、俺に届いたのだ. And it came to me. It was delivered to me. おそらく、この通知のは隣の彼女のところにも間違いなく届いていることだろう. And it was delivered to me, and most likely, this notification was unmistakably also delivered to her next door. まあ、それもだからといって、what were we translating that? Needless to say, that being, no, what was it? I kept saying that being the case. Needless to say, let's figure this out one more time. While it may be true, just because, nevertheless, okay. That also, while it may be true, let's go with always, while that may be true. だからといって、なんだっていう話ではあるが、he keeps saying that way of saying it. なんだっていう話はあるが. Is there a better way to translate that? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's just, I mean, that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's like, that being true, like, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. 彼女がどうするかなんて、俺には全く関係ないことだ. Whatever she does, it has no relation to me. What she does is none of my business, guys.
まあ、それもだからといって何だという話ではあるが、彼女がどうするかなんて俺には全く関係ないことだ。
It's funny that now, when you select the whole thing, it's like, that's not what I'm talking about, but that is what he said he's talking about. とりあえず, well, anyway, 俺は行くつもりはない. I have no intention on going. というか、行かない. I mean, I'm not gonna go. 行く意味もない. There's no reason to even go. 友達が一人もいないわけではないが, it's not like I don't have even one friend. 彼女みたいに多いわけではないし, I don't have as many as her. 行ったところ, oh my god, this line split. 行ったところでという話. 行ったところでっていう話. 行ったところでっていう話. Even if meaning if I go? That's where I went. 行ったところでという話. Wow. That seems broken. I don't know. 行ったところでっていう話. 行ったところで where I went という話. 彼女みたいに多いわけではないし. Yeah, I don't know. 行ったところでという話. I think it means like that's saying if I go. I think that's kind of where that heads. It doesn't hurt not knowing exactly what that meant, but oh, hang on. Even if I were to go is what Shimewaza says. 行ったところでという話. Yeah. Even if I were to go. Thank you. Appreciate that. そう。結局、俺と彼女では住む世界が違うのだから. Right. Because in the end, the world that both me and her live in is different. 今も昔も彼女も人気者のこう something. I'm going to guess こうりょう because part of that kanji seems to be in there. But I've never seen this kanji. こうりょうの花. 俺と何もかもも違う. Now and in the past as well. She is a popular, high-valued flower. I don't know. It's koryo? Takane. Takane no hana. Prize beyond one's... Oh, Prize beyond one's reach. Unattainable object. I'm going to cry either way. No matter what happens, I'm crying at the end of this story, guys. Unattainable object. Woman who is out of one's league. That's my wife for sure. Takane no hana. 私の奥さん、本当に高嶺の花です。本当に。Okay. 今も昔も彼女も人気者の高嶺の花。A popular woman who is out of my league. 俺とは何もかも違う。Everything about her is different with me. She's a popular Takane no hana, guys. She's a popular Takane no hana. Both now and in the past. Everything is different for me. Actually, I want to look up Takane no hana. And because I have a feeling that it means something. Aha! Well, there's a TV drama. It comes from something. Maybe in the past, I'm not sure, but could also come from that TV show. 遠くから見るだけで手に入れることがのできないもの。You only look at it from afar. It's something that you can't obtain. 憧れるだけで you just adore it. 自分にはほど遠いものの例え。What's it going to say? Tatoe here. Like tatoe means for example. A tatoe. This is a tatoe. It's not metaphor because that would be hue. Example, just example. Okay. It could be metaphor. A metaphor. For 自分にはほど遠い. Really far. Far away. It literally means a flower growing in a high place, says Shimewaza. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You are very appreciated. Your information is valuable. I was trying to come up with a Japanese phrase. I was going to say your information is takane no hana, but no, I get your information all the time, so it's not. だからこそ Therefore 最近はこの日常も所詮はそういうこと。実際あの時もずっとあの笑顔を俺に。That's exactly why 最近のこの日常も these days recently, these everyday things normally. Now, shosen I can read now, but God dang it if I couldn't remember what that was. It's another word that I normally use, and I can't remember what shosen wa soyu koto. In the end, maybe 結局はそういうこと. I think in the end. That's my guess. Please. In the end. Oh, shosen. Woo! Shosen wa soyu koto. 実際あの時も, and in reality, that time as well, she made that face to me, that smiling face to me the whole time. だからこそ
最近のこの日常も所詮はそういうこと。実際あの時もずっとあの笑顔を俺に。
Remember, I need you to take these translations down here with a grain of salt. I use them because they do help clarify some things. Google catches things that I completely miss. And then there's times where Google just has no idea what's happening because it doesn't understand context. I'm going to see what DeepL has to say. That's why this recent daily life is just like that. In fact, that smile to me all the time. In fact, that smile to me all the time. Yeah, see? That's DeepL. Not so deep. Yeah. 俺の思い出、補正も入っているか。それが勘違いだったせいでああなったのだから。Okay, so yeah, I think this means I'm gonna guess like compensation in the memory, distortion in the memory. I don't know. I don't know this particular word. I'm guessing Jose. Correction revision. Thank you. Yes, 思い出 Jose is memory revision. もう入ってるか? No. Maybe No, also memory revisions are entering the discussion here. No, my memory correction is also included. それが勘違いだったせいで because that was a misunderstanding, it turned into that. なったのだから. No, my memory correction says that's why that was a misunderstanding. That's why it happened.
いや、俺の思い出補正も入っているか？それが勘違いだったせいでなったのだから。
I guess he's saying that he got the whole problem with her in high school was because he, I don't know. Is he starting to doubt the high school thing? I'm not exactly sure. What sort of revisions are happening in his memories? I'm not exactly sure. ... まあ、あの時はもうあの出来事以降話すこともなかったし I mean, after that thing happened at that time, since then we haven't talked at all. 卒業して二度と死ぬまで会うこともないと思っていたけれど And after graduation, I thought until death I would never see her again. 今は何の根拠が隣に住んでいて、いや、住んでいるだけだ。それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。He likes to say それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。It's one of his phrases. 今は何の根拠 Is that like reason and result? 根拠が隣に住んでいて、いや、今は何の根拠 Okay, this one I have to look up. 根拠因果 Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Karma. 因果。今何の因果が隣に住んでいて、いや、住んでるだけだ。No, she's just living there. There's nothing more and nothing less about that. This particular sentence, I'm trying to figure out what's a good way to translate. 今は何の因果が隣に住んでいて、What cause and effect is living next door? What kind of karma are you living next door now?
今は何の因果が隣に住んでいて。
何の因果が隣に住んでいて。Now, what cause lives next door? Oh my god. いや、住んでるだけだ。No, she's just living there. それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。There's nothing more, nothing less. とりあえず、anyway, 俺はもう傷つきたくないし、傷つくつもりもない。傷つきたくない。傷つくつもりもない。I don't want to get hurt anymore and I have no intention of hurting. I guess that's what he's saying here. I don't want to get hurt anymore and I have no intention of getting hurt. 傷つく。Oh yeah, that's right. 傷つく means to get hurt. 傷をつける is to hurt someone else, I believe.
とりあえず、俺はもう傷つきたくないし、傷つくつもりもない。
Guys, a lot of trauma. 本当にどうでもいい。It doesn't matter. I don't even care. そんなわけもない。No, that's not true. I really don't care. That's not true.
本当にどうでもいい。そんなわけもない。
He's really struggling. This whole thing is really making him struggle. どうせあの時に彼女が最後に俺に見せたあの表情も全部嘘だからどうでもいいし多分それも俺の勘違い。Anyways, that expression that she showed me at the very end at that time was all a lie. That facial expression. どうでもいいし it doesn't matter. 多分それも俺の勘違い。That was probably also my misunderstanding. Oh man, I think she really likes him. See, now I think she really likes him. In any case, that expression she gave me at the end was a lie, so it doesn't matter. And maybe it's just my misunderstanding.
どうせあの時に彼女が最後に俺に見せたあの表情も全部嘘だからどうでもいいし多分それも俺の勘違い。
本当にどうでもいい。It really doesn't matter. I don't care. まあ、こんな通知が来たから、いろいろといつも以上にしょうもないことを考えてしまったが、別にそれこそどうでもいいことだ。Yeah, I mean, because this notification came, I did think a little bit more than I probably should have, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Well, since I received the notification, I've been thinking a lot of sorts of ridiculous things more than usual, but it really doesn't matter.
まあ、こんな通知が来たから、いろいろといつも以上にしょうものないことを考えてしまったが、別にそれこそ、どうでもいいことだ。
Shomo no nai. Huh. I only know shomo nai. Never heard of shomo no nai. Interesting. これに彼女のこと、それに彼女のこと、いつの間にか誰かいい人と結婚とかをして隣からいなくなることも目に見えてるし。And about her, eventually, she'll end up marrying with a good person and then she'll disappear from next door. I can already see that happening. 目に見えてる. I can see it happening. And about her, I can see that before she knows it. Where do you see that? Yeah, Itsunomanika, that's right. She will marry someone nice and disappear from next door. で、また俺のことなんかすぐに忘れる. And she'll forget something. She'll forget immediately the likes of me. まあ、だから別に本当に何でもいい. But yeah, that's why it really, it does, anything's okay. It's fine, whatever. なんか本当にさっきから意味のないことを俺はプツプツと考えてしまってるが、もう今日は風呂に入って寝る。From a while back now, I really have been thinking about all of these meaningless things. Putsu putsu is like normally used to say putsu putsu monko you to complain. But I'm gonna get in the bath and go to sleep. Putsu putsu mumbling. Mumbling. Putsu putsu mumbling and complaining works there. 俺はプツプツと考えてしまってる. I'm just thinking about it. That's a weird translation. 疲れた. I'm tired. で、そんなことを考えていると、また彼女、西野美代から俺のスマホには LINE が入る. When I was thinking about that, again from her, Nishino Mio, her new name, by the way, I was saying that wrong forever. Apparently, it's not Misa, it's Mio. Mio's cuter, to be fair. から、俺のスマホに LINE が来た. To my smartphone, a LINE message came in. ねえ、明日も暇だったりする? Hey, are you like free tomorrow? だだだ。とりあえずその LINE の返事だけ返して俺は風呂に向かった. Well, I'm just gonna answer this one line only, message only, and then I headed towards the bath. He is so head over heels. Probably a typo to shomo no nai. Glacian says, I have a question about adverbs. When having multiple adverbs in Japanese, is there any special rules where you just drop the e and the ku to all the adjectives? No. Let me think about this. Like, give me an example. Like, Shima said the same thing. Give me an example. Like, I need an example because I did it fastly and something. Do you normally do multiple adjectives? If you're talking about multiple adjectives, that's different. But adverbs on it. I guess like quickly and excitedly. I don't even know how to say that in Japanese. Quickly and like waku waku shinagara hayaku ie ni kaita is what I would say. Like while being excited, I might say. Waku waku shite hayaku ie ni kaita. Being excited, I went home. I don't think I would say excitedly and hurriedly. I don't think you do that even in English. Do we actually use two adverbs in a row? Excitedly and hurriedly went back home? Yes, and you added, but maybe multiple adverbs isn't a thing. Yes, I think that's probably it. I think that's probably a good guess. And Shimewaza agrees. I like it. Do I want to read another chapter? Or should I just make it a chapter at a time and make it a little bit more digestible? We are 50 minutes in. Seems like a good time to end, like while I'm ahead. And then tomorrow, we'll read Saito Yuta toyu otoko, the man called Saito Yuta. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to modify my bookmark, my favorite. I'm going to modify my favorite. Apparently, favorite. They don't call them bookmarks anymore. They're called favorites. That was fun. Yeah, but I've never heard of multiple adverbs. There's probably a way to do it, using mo or something, but I just don't. It doesn't seem natural to me. Well, it's weird because it's called a bookmark, but then collectively you call them your favorites. So I'm not sure what that's all about. All right, guys. It's that time of night. Alexa, turn off studio. Actually, no. Alexa, set studio to red.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Doing a day particle in the first usage of the marked location where the action takes place.
I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. Yo, it's okay. How do I say this? I feel you, Bo. But you know what? Take the time to get to know yourself. Like, understand the things you like and don't like. Because once you understand yourself, you know how to take care of yourself when you find the person for you. I'm not gonna lie.
那我意思表，那我意思表，
Trying to get involved hurt.
意思表。I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in
Try to get
Bangkok.
involved hurt. Just don't give yourself away too fast.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Doing a day particle in the first usage of the marked location where the action takes place.
Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who's anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace. Exactly.
Learning a language is dirty. It'll never be clean. You'll always feel like you didn't do enough or you made too many mistakes. But in the end, you have to remember, language is a tool to communicate and not an art to master.
Trying to avoid mistakes is like trying to avoid putting spice on your food. You have to make mistakes. Be a mistake factory. No. Let me set the record straight. Japanese is not easy. It is a lot of work. But if you learn some patterns and you learn some tricks, it can be made easier.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
We are all suffering under this capitalistic hellscape.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Let me make this clear. I would never betray you guys like that. I would rather go broke than suck corporate dick. I am so disgusted and ashamed. I already made this video once, but I was crying too much and I felt like it was productive, so I'm doing it again.
I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok.
Japanese Easy 39, Japanese Easy 39, Japanese Easy 39, buckle up. Japanese Easy 39, Japanese Easy 39, buckle up.
You're doing toe particle in the most simple uses using like and when listening nouns.
心の準備をしないと。心の準備をしないと。何のことかな?
Trying again won't hurt. Just don't give yourself away too fast. Yeah.
Japanese Easy 39, buckle up.
やだな。本気にしないでよ。やだな。本気にしないでよ。You want to marry me? You want to marry me? You want to marry me?
Japanese Easy 39,
Doing day particle in the first usage is the marked location where the action takes place. Inu to neko to sakana ga iru. There is a dog, a cat, and a fish. Inu to neko to sakana ga iru. There is a dog, a cat, and a fish.
สวัสดีทุกคนนะคะ 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 私の韓国人です。日本語わからない。ちょっとありません。ちょっとありません。Hi guys. 大家好、你好、你好。はじめまして。Hi guys. 大家好、你好、你好。はじめまして。
No, because like sometimes girls flirt in a way of being like homies, but they definitely flirting. But sometimes girls actually mean it when they say homies or king or like bro. Like, so you never know. So like take your chance if you like a little.
What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? You are so stupid and boring. What is Tagalog? At your home and don't turn on the phone. What is Tagalog? You can stay behind the phone and typing something. What is Tagalog? This thing. I don't like it. What is Tagalog? Get out. Get out. Just get out from this life. Bye.
buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up, buckle up, buckle up.
Are you Korean? Yes, I'm Korean. Are you Korean? Yes, I'm Korean. Wow, girl, you're so strong. Wow, girl, you're so strong. 어떻게 그렇게 외국어를 잘하시는 거야?
Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed
Buckle up.
here. And I pray blessings
Buckle up.
over their day and just a
Buckle up,
feeling
buckle up, buckle up.
Exactly.
Actually, I don't know, man. There's something organic about that second mix all the time. If George is up for it, we could try it. What? Wait, what? What am I missing? Hey, Shimon, was it? It is a video game that George used to play, the kanji, and it was challenging. And George used to make flashcards. I'm not playing White Day again. Oh my God, no. White Day, oh my God. I mean, I'll do another game, but I didn't even finish that game, bro. It was so much work, bro. Bro.
I feel you, Bo.
It's Bo. I feel you, Bo.
I feel you, Bo. You feel me? You feel me?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's a lot of work to play those video games. I mean, I'm telling you. I'd rather play one of the newer games that I have. I have a ton of newer games that would be more fun instead of rehashing White Day. Andre says, too much work for what it's worth. Yeah, true, because, you know, the reality is this is not a popular channel. I don't make money on this channel. This is like my vanity fun channel. I get something out of it for myself, and I enjoy doing live streams. It's like this balance, right? And there's no pressure on this channel. I'm just me chilling, hanging out, doing stupid things, you know, in my cool disco room here. I do feel like I have a one-of-a-kind setup, though. Does this not feel like I'm there? Like, it's so fun, this particular setup. Oh, man, I'm excited. Joshua says, but you were learning a lot of kanji insights, right? Oh, yeah, man, but that had words like Chinese vase from the 18th century or something like that. It's, don't get me wrong, it's a fun game, but okay, let's talk about logistics, what I have to do. I have to set up a system of, is there a White Day 2, by the way? Because I would do White Day 2 maybe. But I'd have to set up a system where I have replays again, which was tricky. Replays was very tricky. I found a way to work it years ago, but I'd have to set that up again. I have to figure that out. And, you know, I mean, I could do it, but like it's always like reinventing the new thing. I'd have to reinvent it because I don't remember how to do it. That's one thing. The PS4 isn't even set up right now. It's sitting below. We were having weird glitch issues with this Elgato card, which I'd have to fix. That's not a big deal. I could just replace it with my previous card and then do it the old way that I did it. But I don't know, man. Here, let's look at what other games I have here. Hang on. Is that all? All right, let's look. Let's turn off the disco light here. Let's get some other lights on. All right, let's see what I got, guys. We've got Gravity Days. Gravity Days, which I already did start playing at one point. And, you know, Gravity Days 2, actually. This one doesn't count because this is English. This is Little Big Planet 3. God, it's not even opened from when I bought it used. There's White Day. Okay. The Korean horror game translated into Japanese. That's a candidate. We'll stick that right there. We've got Punchirain, or Punchirain, depending on how I read that, which I already played. But actually, that is just the front of this case, because actually in here we've got Akiba Strip 2A, whatever that is. We've got this Yakuza game that I freaking never can read. Is it Goku? Ryuga Goku? I don't know how to read that. Sorry. I'm sure, well, it's a famous game. We've got Sendan Kagura Peach Beach Splash, whatever that is. This one right here. Okay. We've got new game, the challenge stage. I don't know what that is. But I got that. There's Punchline. I don't know why that's not in its case. Oh no, this is its case. And then oh my God, what is this? Shin Hayarigami 2. Shin Hayarigami 2. Okay. So those are all possibilities, right? Shin Hayarigami 2, I think, is probably a scary game. Then we've got this, which I already played. Dead or Alive Extreme Fortune. Extreme 3. This is volleyball, but I already did that one. Life is Strange. Now, part 2 of this, I would absolutely play. Life is Strange was an amazing, one of my favorite games to ever play. Enjoyed the crap out of that. Destiny, unopened game, English, never opened. Yep. That's how much I play games. Kingdom Hearts, Japanese, opened, played one time in Japan with the PS4 that I thought I needed to purchase to play Japanese games, which gave me my third PS4. I already had two PS4s. I'm not trying to flex. I'm saying I'm stupid. The guy at the place said, oh, well, you know, these for Japan only games, they only work on Japanese PS4s. Turns out that's not true. Sony made it so that you could play games on all systems. Then we got this, again, unopened. Tonari ni iru kanojo no iru, tonari ni kanojo no iru shiawase. The happiness of her being next door. This looks like some sort of girlfriend game. No idea. That's a possibility. We'll throw that right there. Kingdom Hearts. Is that? I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know if that's a viable one. Dragon Quest 11. Again, unopened. Sitting here, unopened. All right. Zanki Zero. Zanki Zero. 人類絶望まで残機8人. So it looks like humans are almost dead here. This looks amazing. This one, I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough about it, but man, that looks fun. All right. Dead Rising 4 Special Edition. Pretty sure. No, I didn't play this. I opened it. I don't remember playing. I don't remember playing Dead Rising on the PS4. Boku no Hero Academia. I bought that for some reason, but I feel like I would regret playing that game. It's an option, but I don't care about it. I'm going to put that over here as not an option. Super Elite 4, very popular. My most popular game ever played is this Elite 4 game. Everyone loved it, but this is not Japanese learning, guys. Over there. Okay, here's the games I was really looking at doing. Persona 5, and I don't know what Persona 5S is. I actually don't remember anymore. Something about like a remake. All right. This I bought separate. I bought the English one, and then I ended up realizing I couldn't play Japanese with the English one. So I bought Detroit Become Human. That was a game that I might want to replay because the ending can be different based on the decisions that you make. So yeah. I mean, it's a possibility, but Lip Kiss. I'm not sure how we're supposed to say that. Please kiss me again like the first time. Oh. It's opened, but I don't think I played it. Boku to Nurse Kenshu. What is that? How do you read that? Nikki? Is that Nikki? I don't think that's Nikki. It's not Nikki. It's something. Kenshu Nishi. I don't know. But yeah, you can tell. I think his face is buried into her nether regions there. So this is probably a good one, guys. All right. We've got Floral Flow Love. Another unopened game. Joshua says, yes, but Detroit Become Human was so dark you were depressed at the end. It's only because I messed it up. I messed that game up so horribly. And Monster Hunter World, which I bought like the day that it released in 2018, guys. 2018, unopened. So which one is it? Which one do we play, guys? Do you see why I don't want to play White Day again? I have so many other options. I'm gonna save that one for later. Yeah. Okay. So out of all of these, the one that seemed to appeal to me most, not these top ones, guys. Where was it? Where did it go? Oh, it was one of the ones in the where's that? Here it is. There's one of these ones in here. This one. Shinigami. the Shin Hayarigami 2 looks amazing. Oh my god, this thing's so dirty. Oh no, oh it's not dirty, it's just see-through. Like it looked like this part was like a big smear on the back, but it's actually clean. So this is the game that maybe looks like it might be close to the vibe of White Day. Vote in the comments, please. No one's gonna vote in the comments, but there'll be like one guy that says something. There will not be enough votes because this is not a big channel. This is a tiny channel, guys. Out of the 8,000, close to 8,000 subs, no one watches. That's the statistical number, guys. I'm not sad about it. That's just the truth. So look, I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna put these back on my shelf, actually. Because we haven't even talked about my Nintendo Switch games, guys. Now, I don't have a lot of these physical boxes anymore, okay? But I've got Dragon Quest X on here, which is unopened. Unopened, guys. It's all in one package. What is all in one package? Dragon Quest X, version 1, version 2, and version 3. Subete kono ippon ni, all in this. We've got Yoru no Nai Kuni 2 that we could play. We've got Fate, I can't even read that in English. What is that? Fate Extella, also available. Also unopened. Bayonetta in Japanese. And then a bunch of other games. Let's see here. I have to open up my... This thing is like, oh my god, I haven't been touched in years. What do we got here? Ring Fit Adventure. I hurt my hip the last time I played that. No Ring Fit Adventure. Ike-nie to Yuki no Setsuna. Don't know what that is. I think Ike-nie means a sacrifice. What is this? Fire Emblem? Okay, whatever that is. Never played. Can you see it? Okay. Oh my god, these things are like, they've been in here so long that there's like a, they've got like a shape. I can't even read this, guys. Ridi and Suru no Atelier. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I bought it. Here's the Yoru ga Nai Kuni. I think was what it was. Yoru no Nai Kuni 2, Country Without a Night. This is the Fate one. And this is the Fire Emblem. I can't even read it. It's so tiny, guys. Here, I'll show it. Maybe someone knows what it is, but it's like so tiny. It's so tiny. The thing is, we could probably choose any one of these games and learn a lot. There's Mario Odyssey. Okay. I think I have more, but that's all I have right here. And then there's some that I bought that are on the phone, that are on the game device itself, that I bought digitally. And for the record, I have 15,000 yen sitting on this. Yeah, I'm not even going to turn it on because that would just depress me. Because there's so many things I want to do in life that I don't take the time to do. But once I commit to this, I'm going to commit. Look, if I'm going to play the game, we would play it instead of reading the novel. So what we would do is finish the novel. So like in a month or so, when we're done with the novel, we'll come back to what game. But I need you guys to vote. Because here's another thing that you don't realize. I also have games on my my DS. Like I've got like Yokai Watch unopened. I've got how do you say this again? Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan. I got a bunch of games. Dragon Quest 11 also here. These are just the ones that are sitting here, but in my case somewhere, wherever that It's in my closet, I believe. I have way more. Hang on, I found one of my cases. Okay, here we go. More games, guys. If I can even, how long have I opened this? I can't figure out how to open it. All right, we've got Monster Hunter X. We've got Doraemon, some sort of Uchu Hero. We got this game called Time Travelers. That sounds fun. We got Fire Emblem Echoes. Like, I'm just reading through all these games here. We've got an Obochama. No. It looks like, is that Obochama-kun? Is that Obochama-kun? Momotaro Dentetsu 2017. Looks like Obochama-kun weirdly, but it's not. Daigyaku something. Daigakuten Saiban. I don't know if that's how you read that. Devil Survivor 2. Alliance something. I can't even read the English, guys. It's like too tiny. Tetris. We got Tetris. We've got Gyakuten Saiban 6. Super Mario Brothers 2. Is that a thing? We've got Dragon Quest 11. We have another Japan Tanjo. It's like the history of Japan, I guess. Fire Emblem If. We got Dragon Quest 8 as well. So these are all the games, again, that I have not played with my special modded DS that I can actually put up on my screen and play. And there's more. I mean, can we call me a gamer at this point? Because these are Japanese Super Famicom games, okay, that I bought in an auction. I mean, should we just go through a few of these? I haven't even opened this box in a year or two because I've been focusing on the Super, not the Super, but the normal Famicom. So I'm just gonna pull out some games here that I've never played. Goemon, Dragon Quest 1 and 2, guys. Super Mario Collection, that seems fun. Final Fantasy 4. Theme Park? Oops. Final Fantasy 6. Probably should put those together. Super Ultra something. Okay. Yoru Hikaru Mushi. I don't even know how to read that. Kochu. Yakochu? I don't know. What is this? Akuma Jo Dracula. Okay. Do I need to brighten up this light? Yoshino Road Hunting from 1993, guys. That's just one box of random games that I don't even know that I own. Am I a gamer or not? And that being said, the only game I've played consistently or since 2016-ish is Pokemon Go. But I've never played any of the Pokemon games, nor do I own any of the Pokemon games. That's one box of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another box down there. Do we want to go through some more while we're doing this?
犬と猫と魚がいる. There is a dog, a
Yoshi
cat, and
Island.
fish.
Yoshi's Island? Oh, there's a new Parodius? I'm in. Oh my god, I want to play this. There's a new Parodius guy Guys, from 1995. I was 23. I don't know that game existed. Taruruto-kun. I loved Taruruto-kun. I read this manga. Super Mario Kart. Sounds fun. Some of you guys were like, Super Mario Kart was from 1992. 30 years ago, guys. Space Invaders, the original game. By the way, these are all Japanese games for the Super Famicom. Gogo Ackman. Holden 1 Golf. Or it's one of those games that you hang out with a girl and you date her. I'm not sure. It could go either way. Super Jogi. Super Jogi. Just put that in the boring box. Sangoku something, no idea, from 1992. I wouldn't play a game like this. I hate oldie time stuff. And what is this? Otogiri's So is what it says, I think. Again, these games, no, don't want to play Japanese from, I can barely understand Japanese from modern times, guys. I'm hanging by a thread on my Japanese, you know what I'm saying? Never will I claim to know it all. Pokemon Violet in Japanese. Again, Pokemon, I'm already too into Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Tales from Borderlands if you liked Life is Strange. So you're saying I should buy another game, guys? I should buy yet another game? Here's the rule. Whatever game I play, I'm not buying another game. How about that? I already spent, let me say this, thousands of dollars. Keep in mind, I have 3 PS4s. And if you think about how many games I've actually played, that's a crazy amount of PS4s. All right, let's look at my next box. Donkey Kong 3. Oh, that was a good game. Yakisoban? Hanjuku Hero. Super something Ninja Road. I can't even read the name of the titles of these games. I'm just gonna show them to you. Like this looks like it's like a horse running, a horse game. Wouldn't play that. Cactix Ogre? Cactix Ogre? Let Us Cling Together? Something Densetsu from 1991. Okay. That was a pretty boring box. I should probably go through these and just make a box of things that I'm excited for. Donkey Kong 3 was about the only one that was kind of exciting for me on that box. Maria says, I just got my JFZ5 and the cream paper is such a nice touch. I think it's because it reminds me of the coloring books I had when I was a child. You know, it's the last day too. I haven't even talked about it, but it's the last day to get those books. As of tomorrow, they won't be available. That's what the team tells me. All right, box 4, guys. Yu Yu Hakusho. This is actually a really popular anime. Yu Yu Hakusho. Momotaro Dentetsu 3. I think I had another version of that somewhere in my DS games. Dokapon Rando 4. Okoku, right? It says Okoku, but then it translates it to land. No idea what that is. Maxat Open. Some sort of golf game, which I will never play. Dragon Ball Zetto. Ultra 7. That other game, part 2, the Sankoku whatever game, SimCity 2000. When I broke up with my girlfriend, Yoko, I played the crap out of this game. What year was that? 1995. Does that track? Yeah, that tracks. That's when I was going crazy on that game. What is this? Actraiser. Actraiser. I don't know what it is. And Dragon Quest 5. I should put all the Dragon Quests together. I should put these all in like a big static electricity safe blanket, and then just like kind of put them in their own boxes. You think it'd be cool to play with me? I don't want to play with anybody. I'm already pressured enough when I think that I have to do a live stream with Shimewaza in the evening, because then it's a little bit more pressure, because now I'm dealing with other person's times where I'm normally not. By the way, it's kind of cool that this game has someone's handwriting on it, because these were all bought at an auction. World Heroes, Kamen Rider, Breath of Fire 2, whatever that is. F1 Grand Prix. I'll never play F1 because I hate F1, because they ruined Las Vegas for a while. Ogre Battle, Densetsu no Ogre Battle, whatever that is. Shooting Collection. I guess this is a bunch of shooting games. Also, although it looks like it's got spaceships on it, so I don't know. Look at that one. That was a smoker's house. Look at that. Look at how this game is damaged, or it was in the sun or something. It doesn't really smell like smoke. Chrono Trigger. I heard this game was really good. I like time-related games. Chrono Trigger. I should put that in like a special pile. Final Fantasy 6. I think we already had that, didn't we? And we also, this is a duplicate. Space Invaders as well, a duplicate. And Scorpion. Let's and go. All right, one more box. One more box of Super Famicom games. All right. Final box, guys. Oh, God. Whatever that game is that I can't read, now it's the fourth. Prime Goal. Japan League, J-League Soccer. I wouldn't play that game. I'm not into sports, even in games. Zoom Nichibun Mahjong, a Mahjong game, but I'm confused about the... That looks like a girl, maybe? Sexy girl. Zen Nihon Pro Wrestling. Dude, imagine if I just played one of these games one time every day. I would have like a year of content, maybe. Yeah, pro wrestling. Nah, don't care about that one. Oh, this is another one of that. I don't even know how to read it. Shincho no Yabo? I have no idea. 1980. I'm sure Shimiwaza will tell me. Dragon Ball again. I don't know if it's the same game or a different one. Gundam F91. Romance Saga. I played Saga on my Game Boy. Oh, Momotaro Dentetsu 3. That's another duplicate. This game looks fun, actually. Tom and Jerry. Yeah, I've heard Chrono Trigger was fun, for sure. There you go, guys. So my question is, what game should I play? And the answer should never be you should buy a new game, because that's why I have so many games. That isn't even all that I have, because some games I just own digitally. What you don't see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more boxes of games. Partially Famicom. Actually, we'll open up the Super Famicom, the final one. because after Super Famicom, I have Famicom games, entire boxes of that. I have 8 boxes of Famicom games. All right. Super Mario. I can tell someone wrote it. It
How
says
is your
4.
English?
Is it Super Mario
Maybe my
4? Is that a
English is
thing?
better than Japanese.
Super Mario World. Toruneko no Daibouken. Shuto Taka Battle 94. Drift King. Drift King, guys. Racing game. They put like no effort into that. I almost want to play this because this commercial was affected me for a long time. It's a boy and a girl sitting at a table somewhere, and they go Mazatsu, Mazatsu. Me and my wife, ever since then, when we see police, we say Keisatsu, Keisatsu. That's a 1994 game. Ranma 1/2. Ranma Nibu no Ichi. That's actually popular. The original Donkey Kong. I played a ton of that with my wife. With my Nintendo. My Super Nintendo. That was the first thing we ever bought together. Mickey and Donald's Magical Adventure 3. Have you ever even heard of that? I've never even heard of that. That's from 1995 Disney. Super Famista 4. Baseball. Super Metroid. And I feel like F-Zero was something I heard good things about. F-Zero. There. Which game should I play? What do we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 70 games approximately. 70, give or take 70 games. Just on this that I bought and shipped from Japan. Play that spicy looking game with the guy putting his head in the girl's nether regions. I said that earlier. Okay. Well, anyway, guys. That's all I got. I almost went to start the mix again because I felt like, oh, we're at the end of the show. Got to do the mix. That's it, guys. Let me know in the comments. The two of you, I know Glaceon will probably post. That's about it. But tell me what you think I should do. I feel like that that one game that I said has the vibe of White Day looks like it might be fun. But most of the games that I've bought all have a lot of dialogue. The ones that I bought like by choice, I typically would buy those because I was thinking I wanted to stream them all. All right, George, you keep being awesome. Well, thank you, Glaceon. I'll see you guys maybe later today. Have fun.